1,400 years ago, a specific prophecy stated that destitute, barefoot shepherds would one day compete in constructing lofty buildings. The modern Arabian Gulf reveals construction on a scale that would have been unimaginable to those earlier generations. Massive skyscrapers built by those who were, only decades ago, poor herdsmen. But the minor signs are different. While we often look for a sudden apocalypse, the minor signs describe a slow, methodical unravel societal norms. The uncanny match between these ancient words and our modern skyline is just the beginning. It suggests a much broader shift, that we are living in the lobby before the final hour. Ancient texts warned that the hour would not arrive until markets draw close together and time passes rapidly, where a single year feels like a month. Today, global supply chains and digital e-commerce have effectively erased physical distance. Markets that once took months to reach are now accessible in a single click. Look at this timeline. As we push an exponential volume of data into our routines, our perception of time shrinks. Algorithms distract us, causing time to slip away unnoticed. It's a loss of baraka, the spiritual weight of time, leaving days feeling empty of progress. By shrinking our reality and collapsing our attention spans, these digital tools manifest the very conditions described in the ancient warning. Another prophecy detailed the inescapable spread of riba, interest-based finance. It stated it would become so pervasive that its dust would touch every person, even those trying to avoid it. Modern banking has made this a global reality. From student loans to the national deficits that underpin every modern currency, the financial infrastructure makes it functionally impossible to participate in the economy without brushing against interest. The texts describe the rise of the Ruabida, the insignificant, unqualified man who is suddenly given a platform to speak on matters of public importance. Influencer culture thrives on this dynamic. Virality grants authority to anyone with a camera, prioritizing performance and popularity over genuine knowledge or ethical scholarship. These economic and social shifts represent an inversion of traditional values. We now inhabit a world that rewards wealth without ethics and grants massive influence without knowledge. The physical earth is changing too. Prophecy stated the Arabian Peninsula would once again return to lush meadows and rivers. Satellite imagery now captures vast irrigation projects and shifting rain patterns, turning the red desert green. Alongside these changes, the texts describe an era of sudden natural disasters, earthquakes and landslides that abruptly fracture the stability of human life. This physical fracturing mirrors a moral unraveling. The prophecies outline a decline marked by widespread violence, the normalization of intoxicants, and the severing of blood ties. The nuclear family is contracting while digital networks expand. We establish close ties with strangers online while cutting off our own relatives, a shift that leaves the individual increasingly isolated. Environmental chaos and social isolation are not disconnected events. They are symptoms of a cohesive prophetic picture coming into sharp focus. It is easy to treat these prophecies as a literal doomsday clock, obsessively monitoring the news to check off boxes on a chart. But that approach breeds a paralyzing fatalism. Believing the world is ending can lead to apathy, as if our actions no longer matter. In reality, these signs were intended as a spiritual instrument, a mirror. They were designed to test our principles when the things the tradition warned against become the social norm. When the exception becomes the rule, the true test is maintaining one's moral compass in an environment that expects compromise. The signs exist to produce urgency, not panic. While the gate of repentance remains open, they invite us to act with purpose in the time we have left.